How long have you been a dispatcher?
For 4 years.
And have you ever helped someone deliver a baby over the phone?
I haven't ever got fully to the baby being delivered while on the phone, but I have had a couple pregnancy calls, and the paramedics show up before you can finish the call. So, and in dispatch, it's kind of like a dang it kind of a thing, because it's really cool and special to be able to have the baby be delivered and hear the first cry over the phone.
So what were you thinking when you were on the phone with her?
Well, immediately she said, my daughter's having a baby. So then you get it typed in as fast as you can so the medical dispatcher and the police dispatcher can get units going. And then I was trying to assess where she was with her pregnancy, because you never know, you're not there. And I wanted to know if she had seen any part of the baby yet. And she said no, but her daughter's water had just broken. And then it felt like moments later, she said, I see a head. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not there yet, you know? So I hurried and clicked through, and by the time I was ready to give her her pre-arrival instructions, the baby was born. I heard him crying, and it was really cool.
Yeah, so what else were you feeling once you heard the baby cry?
Relief. It's always a relief when a baby cries on a 911 call, like even with a choking, because then you know that they're breathing. So it's always this like, oh, and it changes the whole mood into more of a calm demeanor, knowing that the baby's okay. And grandma had told me that mom was okay too, so.
And I'm sure you handle a lot of emergencies every single day.
Yes.
So what makes these just a little different?
These ones are just a little more special. Like I said, getting to hear a baby cry for the first time, I'm really glad that I was able to share the moment with the mom and grandma. It wasn't so much that I gave all the delivery instructions and told her what to do. She just had the baby while I was on the phone. So they really are the true heroes in this story. Like, they did it.
And obviously, I'm sure you're trained to be very calm.
Yeah.
But is it hard to stay calm in those conversations?
Sometimes it can be. This went as perfect as it could. There weren't any sort of complications with her birth. There weren't any pre-complications, like multiple births and things like that. So it was really cool.
So once you hung up, were you able to find out, if the baby was fine and healthy and everything else went well after that?
That's the crazy thing about dispatchers, is often we don't know the outcome of majority of calls, really. We know that the baby was transported to the hospital, but after that, we're not so sure. So I just hope that mom and baby are doing good and recovering well.
Okay. And tell me about your stork pin that you got.
This is the little stork pin. It's little 2 storks with 2 babies. And it's something that they do in the dispatch world when you actually get to have the baby on the phone. So I've been close before, and this time really took the cake. It was really awesome.
Okay. Has this changed the way you look at your job going forward?
I don't think so. It can happen any day, and that's just the thing. It used to be really nerve-wracking to first answer a 911 call when you start, because it's scary. You've never done it before. But even after 4 years, you still take calls that you've never taken. Even dispatchers that have been doing it for their whole careers can answer a call that isn't like any other. It makes it really cool, fast-paced. It's something fun about the job. It's always different. Even if I were to take another pregnancy, it would not be the same as this woman's pregnancy, ever.
Yeah, and it did seem to go very well. It was only an 8-minute phone call.
Yeah, and that was, the officers had arrived on scene when I was giving instructions how to tie the cord to the grandma. And they were waiting for the fire chief right as he pulled up. So at that point, I disconnected, because I stayed on the phone with the officers there, because you never know if they might need instructions. Emergencies have so many different avenues that they can take in a split second. So
okay, is there anything else that you would like to add?
I just hope mom and baby are doing good.
Okay.
And I'm just glad I was part of the experience. It was really cool.